Welcome to From Idea to Impact, the show that explores the journeys of entrepreneurs turning their ideas to real world change. I'm your host, Quentin McDougald, and I'm the founder of the Nothing But Web Entrepreneur Network and also the founder of Nothing But Web. Tonight's guest is a special guest. We have Lance McDougald, also known as the Juice Healer. For those of you that don't know, Juice Healer is a cold pressed juice company that's taken over the state of Connecticut and soon to be taken over the world. Lance, thank you for joining us tonight on From Idea to Impact.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate being here.
Appreciate it. Before we get started, in 2 minutes, can you tell a little bit about what your company does?
So we specialize in cold pressed juice and also 1, 2, and 3 day cleanses. We can also do more days, 5, 7 days, depending on what the client wants. And we also do custom juices. Say you have a different ailment or sickness. I'm not a doctor. I'm gonna give that disclaimer. Not a doctor. And we also
Not a doctor.
Not a doctor, but we also do seamoss, regular, and flavored seamoss.
So if you need your seamoss, your juices, as you can see, he has a variety of different products, which you'll get in today. My first question to begin is, what inspired you to start Juice Healer?
What inspired me to start Juice Healer was health issues I had myself. I used to suffer from real bad acid reflux. So instead of taking the pills every day, I decided to look up natural remedies for it. So I discovered what I can put into a juice to actually help my issue instead of taking pills every day. And also twofold, I discovered ways to help my family get to intake fruits and vegetables in a healthy and tasty manner.
So I'm actually definitely a customer of Juice Healer. And like most businesses, we usually start with a problem, and most impactful businesses usually start with when we have an issue or something ourselves. So I definitely applaud you in going through this journey. Next question would be, what are some challenges you have faced when starting your company, Juice Healer?
Some challenges I faced starting Juice Healer with trying to spread the word about my business, the juice cold pressed juices. So I would tell a lot of people would say, let me check my doctor, see if it's okay. Or they would say, oh, that might be nasty. I don't want to try it. So I kind of gave them samples. Said, just try it. Just try it. If you like it, if you don't, type of thing. And there's always get the question, let me check with my doctor. But it's kind of like, do you check with your doctor when you're going to any place else, fast food restaurants? You don't read the labels on half the stuff you eat, but it's strictly fruits and vegetables, 100%, nothing added.
So that's always a skepticism most people have when they're starting something new, which is kind of weird, like you said, because everybody goes to fast food restaurants, they never ask, they grab the bag of chips at the grocery store, they never read the ingredients. But when someone's actually trying to present them a healthy alternative to make their lives better, you're met with a lot of resistance. So that could definitely be a challenge in doing. So now you also mentioned that it's cold pressed juice. So what's the difference between juicing, cold pressed juice? Break that down for us, please.
So the difference in regular juicing and cold pressed juicing. So regular juicing, it pretty much heats up the fruits and vegetables. So you lose a lot of the nutrients, a lot of the minerals in the actual juice. Versus cold pressed juice, it doesn't heat it up. It keeps it cold, or it keeps a regular temperature. It keeps it cold, and you get all 100% of the fruits and vegetables in it. And you also get a lot more juice out of a cold presser.
That's very interesting. Thank you for educating me on that because the new fad a lot of times people see on social media is we got a juice, but no one actually broke it down like you did. So I definitely thank you for that. So what sets your juices apart from other juices in the area or in the world? Because everybody has a company now. What sets you apart from everyone else?
So what sets us apart from our other companies, we actually do custom juices that say you have like high blood pressure. Like I said, I'm not a doctor, but I research a lot of stuff that actually helps naturally to the body. So say I had a problem with acid reflux. I'll help my body heal that. And we do custom juices, not just the regular juice we don't add anything in it. It's 100% fruits and vegetables. Don't add any preservatives, no sugars, no additives in it.
So what are you doing to educate the different consumers about your product? Because you said you have different mixes, different blends. Is there like a recipe for if I have, let's say, indigestion? How do you calculate that, or is there a process? Talk about that a little bit.
So I have when a client comes to me, I kind of see what they need. Usually I recommend, if they're having issues, I recommend doing the cleanse. So what the cleanse does is not, most people think, okay, I'm gonna take a cleanse, I'm gonna be running to the bathroom every 5 seconds every time, which is not really the case in this, because it's cold pressed juices, so it's not like people make smoothies, so you don't have the fibers in it. So which pretty much the cold pressed juice, the juice pretty much just goes straight into your bloodstream, straight throughout the body. So, and when you do the cleanse, you actually give your digestive system and your body a break from processing food, and so it pretty much helps your body.
So, would you say about the different cleanses? I know at the beginning you talked about the different days. So, what day? How many days? You said 3 day, 2 day. Can you break that and explain that a little bit for us?
So I do one. So mainly, what I usually recommend off the back, if somebody's coming to me would say I want to do a cleanse or I want to do a body reset, I usually recommend a 1, 2, or 3 day cleanse. I recommend, if they really want to, I recommend the 3, because you figure the more you're doing something, the more impact it has to your body.
Okay. Now, with the cleanse, is it just solely drinking juice? Do they mix it with food? How does that work?
So you can do it 2 ways. The most effective way will be just juice, water, and teas, or you can do juice, water, teas, fruits, and vegetables, and stay away from like the processed meats, the processed sugars, the processed foods, and giving your body, time to recoup, rehabilitate, and clear everything out.
Oh, that's awesome. My next question to you is, what is your hope as far as making an impact in the community with your juice? Because in our community, the Black community, we have a lot of people suffering from different ailments. What hope or what type of impact do you want to make there with your juices?
I would just spark the idea that everybody start, even if you don't go cold turkey, healthy, or whatever it is, just add it to your diet. Add a juice here, add a juice there, or even, it doesn't have to be juice. It could be fruits or vegetables or anything else. Just add a little bit of healthy to your diet just to balance it out if you don't want to jump full on into it type thing. So just starting somewhere.
It's quite amazing because I've gone several places myself, different restaurants, and I noticed a lot of people when they ask, "Do you want vegetables?" A lot of people decline vegetables. So I think this is a great alternative for those people because I was very surprised that grown adults are just like, "Nah, I don't want any
I,
vegetable. No, I don't want any salad."
get that
Even
all
people
the
may be
time.
quite shocked.
I don't eat vegetables, or I
Yeah,
don't eat fruit, and or you
yeah.
get that, or I don't drink water. It's like what do you do? It's like,
So
and
listen,
you
I
fight,
don't know.
you're having all these health concerns, health issues, or just feeling sluggish or foggy in the brain.
Listen, I don't get it, but hey, if you're watching, Juice Healer has the solution for you. So use him. Go to his website, but we'll talk about that as we go through. So, can you share one success story that you've had so far with your juice from a client? I noticed on social media you have a lot of clients reposting or sharing. What's one that sticks out to you?
Well, it's a funny story why I kind of repost people's when people post online, because I had one customer tell me one time, she asked me like what, like, do people really be buying juice, or you used to be posting juices, and it's like, okay, if you don't really see the, not really the results, so you don't see people actually posting besides myself, I guess you would think, okay, maybe it's just posting juices and just throw them away and remaking them type thing. But that's why I started, posting people's screenshots of and people's stories or people's posts online type thing. One, I would say one story was somebody randomly messaged me one day. They kind of just thanked me for helping them with that starting the health journey type thing. So it wasn't really coming to me with a major problem. They just wanted to, like, a reset to start getting back in the gym, start getting healthy, and wanted to kind of lose weight type thing.
Oh, that's always great. So
Yeah.
so not only are you the juice healer, you're the whole body starter. You're helping people on their
I,
fitness journeys.
I said, there's a juice for everything. Juice for
Listen,
everything.
I like that slogan. You heard them. There's a juice for everything. So, with that being said, a juice for everything. How do you stay innovative with your juices, with your ideas? Are you mixing your own formulas? Are you just going off of what people are asking for? How do you stay innovative with this business?
When I make juices, I try not to keep it as simple as possible. I don't do more. Try not to do more than 5 ingredients in it, because the value of it kind of gets watered down once you start adding 20 different vegetables, 20 different fruits in there, and I just try to keep it simple, and I try to stick with the colors of what would help with your body type thing as well.
So, what advice do you have for another entrepreneur that's out there watching or will be watching in the future? If they want to start that health related business, what advice would you give to them?
I would say start with yourself because if you start with yourself, you would know what people want, what people will look for, and what would help people the most.
So, start with yourself. Say that one more time.
Start with yourself.
It's gonna come right on the screen. Start with
Start,
yourself.
start within. Start
Insert
with
there. Exactly. And my last question to you, what is your goal to make an impact in the world? So on this show, as you just took us from a journey from how you began with your thoughts, the processes, where you are now. What's your overall goal to make an impact in the world?
I just want everybody to be more healthy. I would say not even if you don't buy juice from me, you see my posts, you see my videos, you hear about me. I have people come up all the time. Oh, they will see my logo on my shirt, or they would hear my name and just, oh, I can finally put the picture to the name type thing. So just sparking that, okay, maybe let me just try to be a little more healthy. So even if you don't come to me to buy anything from me, treat yourself right because you only get one body and take care of it.
You heard him.
One
And
body.
one body, one life, one health. But always start your journey with the juice healer. There's your quick commercial right there for you.
Come here.
So, if you could not tell by the last names, this particular show is a special show to me. So, this is my actual brother. You know, a lot of people say, "Hey, that's
But,
my brother.
yeah,
That's my
yeah.
people."
I'm
I
flake
don't know
up.
if you see the resemblance, but this is actually my brother, and I'm going to take the time right now on this show to tell everybody how proud I am of you. I've seen where you've come from. I've experimented with the different juices you had. I remember even when I just got sick, and I think it was the flu. I think it was about 2 weeks ago. I
Something,
let me
buddy.
tell you now. I'm gonna give you my real live testimony. Called him. I said, "Hey, Lance, I'm sick." He goes, "What's wrong with you?" And I go, "Well, I got the flu." Now he could have just said, "Okay, the flu. I got a juice." He said, "Okay, tell me your symptoms." And then I went down the list of what everything I sent. He said, "Give me 30 minutes." And he whipped up and he came with something called an immunity shot. I don't know. He could tell
It
you
was
what
a
it is. I don't know if he
flu
wants to
shot.
tell you.
It was a
Huh?
flu shot.
A flu shot. So a brand
Flu
new
shot.
product. It's called the flu shot. So he gave me the flu shot and it came in little vials. And at first I'm like, okay, you got the big juice, you got the little juice. You know, I just drank it. So I drank that one the first day, immediately started feeling a little better. And then I followed that up with some other products that he has. But then I would say he kicked that flu out in about 3 days. So I went from laying in the bed, not being able to do anything, making a call, and he's helped start my journey to get better. So I want to thank you, tell you how much I'm proud of you.
Thank
Continue the great work and success. Before we wrap, what's one word that you want to leave to make an impact in someone else's life? What's one word you will leave them with?
one word. Was
It could be one word or a couple words. It could be a phrase.
call
That's
me first.
say it again.
Call me first. If you get sick, you feeling under the weather, or you feeling sluggish, brain fog, call me.
Call them.
Or,
So
or
with that being said, tell everybody how they can find you.
you can find us on Instagram at JuiceHealer1, or you can find us on our website. I don't know if you can put it right here, but
We'll put it right there. Yep, right there.
www.juicehealer.com.
So again, thank you, Lance, for this wonderful episode. Anything you want to tell our people before we wrap?
Look at our IG. You can see different juices we have because we have other juices on there besides our main four juices and sea mosses. So we have different products on there, different sea mosses, different flavors.
Again, I'm your host, Quentin McDougald. This is our show From Idea to Impact, and I hope tonight we made an impact in your life. Lance, thank you for your time, taking us through your journey from idea to impact. We appreciate you. I want to say again, I'm proud of you personally, and everyone out there, make sure you support the Juice Sealer.